Works his way off the corner. Here he comes to the line. Green flag is in the air. The clock has started, and this qualifying run is underway. He heads down into the turns, looking for a fast lap.
Here it is, the final qualifying lap. This is the one that counts. All eyes are on him as he makes his way around the track. If he wants to start up front, this has to be the good one. It's the final lap.
Good speed. We'll start near the front.
We're live from the North Carolina Speedway, otherwise known as the Rock side of today's NASCAR race, the Pop Secret 400, right here on MRN. What can you tell us about this track, Barney?
Well, this track is deceiving to drivers who are new here. It's wide and fast in most places, but in the corners, they'll have to slow up more than they expect. Otherwise, the wall will sneak up and bite them on the exit, especially in turn 2.
The 186 car has had a couple of incidents on the track with the 2 car.
You know, a little contact now and then is to be expected. The track gets crowded real quickly when you put 43 cars out there. I wouldn't be too worried about it.
Steve Park has had some tough breaks during his still young Winston Cup career. He missed a bunch of races in both '98 and 2001 due to injury.
Yes, and unfortunately those injuries cost him a shot at Rookie of the Year and his first top 10 points finish. But he's back now and as good as ever.
Terry Labonte has been called the Iceman because of his cool demeanor under pressure, but maybe the nickname Iron Man is more appropriate.
You know, that's right. Labonte set a record for consecutive race starts with 655. That's over 20 years without missing a race.
Gentlemen, start your engine.
Well, let's see how they'll line up for the start.
The MBNA car, the NASCAR Winston Cup points leader, will be starting from the pole. Starting in row 2 will be the Sterling Marlin Dodge and the Lowe Chevrolet. In row 3 are the Tide Pontiac and the Dodge Dealers UAW Dodge. In row 4 are the Rubbermaid Sharpie Ford and the Motorcraft Ford. Rounding out the top 10 starting spots are the Stacker 2 Dodge and the Home Depot Chevrolet. The 6th row has the Valvoline Pontiac and the 88 car. In row 7 are the Alltel Dodge and the Napa Auto Parts Chevrolet. Starting the race from row 8 are the U.S. Army Pontiac and the Dodge Dealers UAW Dodge. And in row 9 are the DuPont Chevrolet and the GM Goodwrench Chevrolet. Starting in row 10 will be the Citgo Ford and the Kodak Max Film Pontiac. In row 11 are the BAM Racing Dodge and the O2 car. In row 12 are the Caterpillar Dodge and the Hooters Ford. Row 13 finds the Net Zero Pontiac and the DeWalt Power Tools Ford. The 14th row has the Cheerios Dodge and the 57 car. In row 15 are the UAW Delphi Chevrolet and the Granger Ford. Starting the race from row 16 are the Pfizer Ford and the Dale Jr. Chevrolet. Row 17 has the America Online Chevrolet and the Singular Wireless Chevrolet. Starting in row 18 will be the One Car and the Haviland Dodge. In row 19 are the Kellogg Chevrolet and the Civil Air Patrol Chevrolet. In row 20 are the Interstate Battery Chevrolet and the Target Dodge. Back in row 21, we have the Georgia Pacific Dodge and the M&M's Ford. And rounding out the field is the 27 car.
All of the preparation is over. It's game time. Green flag is in the air. All the cars side by side, 2 by 2, race off into the corner.
All right, time.
Robin's racing, buddy.
You're the leader now. Clear. The 2 car is outside. Car inside.
We don't want him getting beside us. We're right there. Let's see if we can lead this thing.
Number 40 is still there. Okay, we're back in second.
Ease up a little.
Okay, we're clear.
Forget about him. Focus on the race.
The 40 car is up high. Number 40 just got into you. You're at the head of the pack. Start down low. Clear. Car inside. Still beside you.
Leader's right there. He slips up. Make your move.
Still there. Hold your line. He's still there. Drop back to 4.
Don't let him by, but try not to hold him up either.
Number 10 is all over your back bumper. Easy on the bumping, buddy. We don't want him coming back at us. Start down low. Clear all around.
You're right there with the leader. Stay with him. His bumper's gonna get real wide next time.
Running third, buddy. Still there. Clear. The 40 car up high. Don't be surprised if he pays you back for that. Number 40 is passing high.
Take care of the car as best you can, buddy.
Got one down low. All clear, buddy.
I'm clocking the leader at about 2 seconds ahead. The caution flag waves. The yellow is out for a problem out on the racetrack. Tough break out there. Now the field will race back to the start-finish line, battling for positions, but we are under caution. Yellow is out. There will be a lot of bonus points awarded for all the drivers who led a lap.
Oh yeah, there were a lot of cars out there that could have won this thing. Lots of different leaders means one thing. Lots of very strong race cars.
The 186 car couldn't do much with his top 10 start.
Well, I'm sure he's not very happy about his finish. That whole team really thought they had the car to beat in this one. Sometimes things just don't work out like you planned, especially in this NASCAR Winston Cup Series.
The 186 car has someone new to look out for on race day.
Should be interesting next time they get next to each other on the racetrack. At this point, nobody wants to back down, and we could see some sparks fly.
We hope you enjoyed today's broadcast of NASCAR Winston Cup Racing on the voice of NASCAR, MRN. We'll see you next week at Las Vegas.